That's not.
You take them off and we here.
Say it ain't true, man.
Where'd you find this?
Let's get ready to
Whoa.
This is Phats Barbershop Club.
Brought to you by Phats Fresh
Whenever you
Kicks.
ready.
It's more than a barbershop.
And here's your host, Ladarius Fat Man.
Daddy's working.
Welcome to my town.
What's up, Rustin? What's up, everybody? I am Phat. This is Phats Barbershop Club. Real topics, real views, man, from real people. Today, I have in the building, man. I consider him one of the, foundation setters here in Ruston, man. Especially on, in my era of time on the music scene and shoot, doing things in the community too, man. So my guy Ceno Anderson is in the building, y'all, man. What's going on, man?
Cooling, man. How you been, man? Thanks
Man,
for
I've
having
been
me
good,
over here.
man.
You know what I'm saying? I like what you're doing with everything, the positive notes that you got going on, man. And I appreciate you having me over here, man.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you for coming, man. I knew I had to get you on here. You know what I'm saying? One of the guys that I saw doing some things in Ruston, man, that I was, real pleased with. And but before we get into the Ceno of what I know and what I've seen, I like to ask one question, man. What's up with the world? What had you shaking your head? What good or bad?
Today's time.
In today's time.
As far as music wise, or just everything that's going on with the world.
Let's just say everything that's going on with the world. It could be good or bad. It could be the music game.
I mean, well, I look at today's time like the world is crazy. Is more corrupt. I feel like it's more corrupt because of the standard of how everybody, it's such a fast pace, instant gratification type, you know what I'm saying? So everybody is in a now state. Okay. Whatever they want whatever they want now, you know what I'm saying, and so in the greed is, it's the reason why it'd be people cutthroat and backstab and, you know what I'm saying, and social media. I really believe social media to a degree it can be positive, but most people use it for negative, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. For their own selfish gain.
I think what you just said, I think that's what a lot of stuff, man. Like, people use their knowledge, you know what I'm saying, to go against somebody and be, just so they can have that upper hand on somebody or something. Right. And just spread it out, man.
Right.
We all can use it.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly. I feel like this, bro. People it's not enough love being shown. Yeah. It's not enough unity. It's not enough look out for me, I look out for you. I'm a firm believer in relationships is better than money.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I look at it like, if I need you to do something, and I mean, it's good to get paid for your services and all that, but just certain things, I feel like, my own personal opinion is, if I start out on a money scale with you, then there's no bond, there's no relationship, there's no room to grow. Yeah. It's all about money. I pay you for your services, you take care of that, and vice versa. And it's on. So it's nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I look at it. I try to build relationships. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I just said the other day on another podcast, man, meet new people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get out there and meet somebody, because you can be that blessing, or that can be that blessing to you, so meet new people.
I mean, I genuinely love people, but I don't like people.
I'm that way.
I think the motive, people's personal motives is not intact.
Which we know everybody has a motive.
Right, guaranteed. What if it's good or bad? Right, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. And I know it sounds crazy, and they'd be like, well, he's contradicting himself. But it's like, even though I say I love people, but I don't like people, I've come to a point in my life where I really don't want to build new relationships, because then you tend to fall. What if it's a girl or a guy, like you fall in love with the girl, or this guy become like your brother or whatever, only to lose him through death, and then you got to keep reliving that hurt, keep reliving that pain, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a damn if you do, damn if you don't type of feeling. But you know, I don't know. I just pray about it and let God guide me the best way out. You know what I'm saying? I figure He is. You know what I'm saying?
That's about all we can do, man. So, what do you being from Ruston, man? What do you think about the violence and the increase of crime? That it's really an increase in this.
Yeah.
We can always say that it's been going on, but it's an increase in it.
Of course it's an increase. Now I believe it's the lack of leadership.
Okay.
You know, and I'm not trying to down anybody or nothing. I just feel like because the street guys that come from the street, I don't think it's enough street guys, you know what I'm saying, that then came out of the streets that's willing or able to go back and guide a lot of the guys that's in here now. Because it's like most of the youngsters that's in the streets and stuff now, they not gonna check for you. They not gonna listen to you if you didn't come from that world or come from that lifestyle or whatever. Like, who is you? You know what I'm saying? So the ones that come from the lifestyle that's, you know what I'm saying, that's not of it still or whatever, probably need to be the more ones that's reach back and kind of guide them. It's not enough guidance, you know what I'm saying? And sadly, a lot of the OGs, so-called OGs, you know what I'm saying, they're still in that lifestyle with them. They ride in the cars with them and they hanging and da-da-da-da-da with them, and so
that's all facts too, man. In this music thing, man, what when was that first love of music where did that come from?
I mean, I've always had a love for music, you know what I'm saying, since I was a kid, man. And I'm always have that love, like, no matter what, you know what I'm saying. I'm always some form of way I'm gonna be involved with music, you know. But my great grandfather, he was a blues singer, you know what I'm saying, Johnny Cadillac. My uncle Tyrone Davis, like I had my great grandma, you know what I'm saying, Lucille. She that matter of fact, a couple of songs and went viral, just coming back up now from way back in the day, like from like the 50s, like you see what I'm saying. So I've always dabbled with music, and a lot of so a couple of celebrities that's in the industry now, I'm actually kin to, like, you know what I'm saying. But
that's crazy though, man, for you to drop those names like that, man. I know all those names, you know what I'm saying, but I'm more familiar with the Cadillac.
Yeah, Johnny
Cadillac.
What I'm saying,
with old Johnny Cadillac, man.
Oh, Johnny Cadillac.
Yes, sir.
He's a good dude, man. He was a good dude, for real.
Just before you enter into the horseshoe, man.
Right. For real.
I remember that. What was that first song that you remembered, that you knew word for word?
From
whatever.
Like the first song I wrote, I don't know, I think it was like a freestyle or something from a mystical track that I used to, Mystical was like one of my favorite rappers, so him, Busta Rhymes, stuff like that. But the first one I actually recorded was with the Certified Hustlers, D Nice and them, and Mike D, and it was called Burbers and Lex. That was the one we sought off to New York to get the record deal.
Man, okay, so I'm glad you touched on that right now, man. What was it like, or what you remember from that first call back, like, or a letter or whatever it was, that however it got to you?
It was weird because, like, it didn't happen like how, you know what I'm saying, how they do it today. Like, I got suspended from school. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And for fighting, excuse me, I got suspended for school, and so that the next day, everybody in school, I'm just looking through magazines, and at that time, every magazine had like the labels. If they was in that magazine, they had the labels and the information all in the back of the magazine. So I was just calling every number that was on the magazine, and I was like, who can I talk to about music? Who I need to talk to about music? I got a rap group, a bunch of no's and all this, and finally a guy picked up the phone and was like, I'm the person you need to talk to. And I was like, well, I got a rap group, we do this and da. He was like, let me hear something. And D Nice, he was there with me. We freestyled for him over the telephone. And dude went crazy, and he was like, yo, y'all need to put it in the studio, record something and send it to me. Let me see what y'all got if you ever record something. I'm like, bet. So my uncle James, he ended up reaching out to Joe DiGuerrero.
Okay.
And they were back in 2000. And we went to the studio, Diamond's studio in Monroe, and recorded Bourbons and Lax and Choppers and Blades, and let that boy wreck it. And we sent it off to New York, and about a week or two later, we were signing contracts, flying off to New York.
Man, it's crazy. Cause I'm gonna tell you my view of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can remember at a game, I don't know what game it was. I come off the sideline, y'all out there giving your t-shirts out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember I'm like, man, I'm talking, I think Keno, hey, I need a shirt, you know what I'm saying, on the sideline. You know what I'm saying?
It was a fun time. But see, the crazy thing about that though, man, that was around the time we was getting the key to the city. And not trying to say nothing too off the way about today's RPD, but like at that time, the RPD did not rock with us for some odd reason. They did not. If you had a certified hustler shirt on, or
it was an issue.
They was hemming you up. They was, man, they I don't know what it was. They was hating. They did not want us to do anything.
Man,
like, it was crazy, bro. It was weird. Every time
but you see it though. You see, nobody's really doing it like that. Nobody's, and kind of, quite honestly, because of that is the reason why a lot of people are not walking around with they crew shirts on. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because it wasn't a game.
Yeah, but see, that in their eyes, they thinking it's a game. Right.
But it was just a bunch of different
promotion.
That's it. That's all it was.
And see, I can see
everybody making t-shirts now.
Right. Yeah, it's you can throw a rock and hit.
Yeah, you had to specially make them. You had to specially order these things. At that time, you had to wait
a couple of weeks to get
for
it real.
Now it's like, sure, you want them tomorrow? All right, we got you.
Right. It just, times change, man.
Yeah,
everything is more at your disposal now than it was at that time. Like,
so if today's time was then, where do you see certified hustlers, Ceno? Where do you see yourself at?
I mean, I gotta say this. Before I answer it like that, I gotta say this, because I get this question, or a lot of people be like, man, what happened? Yeah. And, technically we didn't fail. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally.
No, it wasn't a fail.
No, it's like I made a decision not to do certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And even when Jive Records wanted to sign me and go solo, I chose not to, because I wasn't finna leave the group, my rap group, and all that. But see, you look at it like this: a guy that's playing football, when he make it to college and then he go into the NFL, he played one game in the NFL and hurt his leg, and all of a sudden he can't play no more. Record still shows this is an NFL player. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Regardless if he only played one game, 20 games, or whatever.
Right.
History, the records, if you check the books, it still shows. Yeah, he got paid
team,
for it. You know what I'm saying? So technically, everything I've done in my life, I feel like I accomplished everything I set out to do that I could think of. But for as if in today's time, I feel like it would be way easier in today's time than it was then because we actually had to get out.
Yeah.
You don't have to get out now. You can stay in your house screaming and sending and emailing and texting and all this.
Right.
At that time, you had to actually go out and put a flyer on the pole, hand out this, just like when you wanted to see a girl. You couldn't call her, like, you had to go to her on the phone or, you want to see people, you had to get out the house.
Yeah.
Everything now is just so in-house, you know what I'm saying?
So, with as much detail as you can possibly give, man, because I'm just catching wind on the solo deal or whatever. What was your, like, how did they, like, what got you to the point to where you was just like, you know what, I'm with the team?
I've always been like that.
Okay.
Like with like these my brothers. Like this is my heart. You know what I'm saying? Ceno, Keno, Moon, Mike D, D9, and False. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I knew then like how like Nelly did it or Ludacris or everybody that Eminem with D12, they can go out there and get on and then come back and bring that people. See, I'm 18, you know what I'm saying? I'm 18 at the time. I'm looking at it like that's some, I don't know, that's a fake person, you know what I'm saying?
Not really knowing that, like,
it's for the betterment of the situation, that if you go out here and you can go get situated and then come back and help everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Cause see, a lot of people always look at it like this. You gotta have that Michael Jackson. But the only thing about that is that it was the Jackson 5 first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we forget that part. It was the Jackson 5 first, and then it became Michael with the Jackson 5.
You got to have a spokesman.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what you just go have, you got to have a spokesman.
and at that time, you know what I'm saying, you really didn't understand that.
Right. At all.
It wasn't being shown. In a lot of things, we didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in sports, even in sports around here, man, if you was a star, you was kind of like just doing what you do.
Right.
And not worried about
nobody else.
Right.
You know what
I'm saying? So if you went to school with this same example in your crew and how you do things, that's how everybody else was doing. Mm-hmm. I ain't really trying to, so when you said I'm keeping it with the crew, with the team, like you say, the betterment, if it was seen, well, okay, this person go out. We didn't see the Nelly, we didn't see the Luda. That was later. That was later. Right. That was later. It wasn't shown at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, R&B groups were breaking up back left and right.
R&B groups everybody was the lead man was gone and you didn't hear about nobody else.
No Limit started breaking up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cash Money, Judy had just left. It was like it wasn't being shown. We didn't know Wayne was gonna be that front. He was on everything, but we didn't know that's what they were pushing him
out to be for him.
Yeah. So, but like I feel that, man. You say you ain't got no regrets on that, man. But that's dope though, man. Like Jive. You know what I'm saying? That's Tupac. At that time, Tupac was still. They were pushing it.
We actually was in recording in the same studio that Tupac was recording in. As Biggie recorded there, Tupac, a bunch of them, like Unique Studios, downtown Manhattan.
That's
like
crazy.
You could see Outlaws and Tupac and all this, and everybody's names on the wall. And I'm like, man, that's big. Met Busta Rhymes in the elevator. Going up to the studio, kicked with him, and it was just wild, man. Jada Kiss, the Funk Master Flex, wearing our Certified Hustler shirts on Direct Effect MTV, like Maya, like it was for one too. It was fast too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We really didn't. In my opinion, I can't speak for the rest of them, but like we really didn't quite understand what was going on. it was so fast around a bunch of different people getting in clubs that we really not even old enough to get in, and you know, fights breaking out. The bouncers come surround us and like, yo, y'all straight. It's just you got to think the oldest one at the time was well, okay, you could say false. But D Nice, you know what I'm saying? And he like what 19, I'm 17 going on 18.
Yeah.
So a bunch of kids just just imagine, man, a bunch of kids with a little money and a name and just imagine.
It was crazy, man.
It was wild.
Look, I just know because of me being in that time frame, man, like what you saying on that level, I experienced that in high school. You know what I'm saying? High school part of it. And it was kind of the same way. I think that's where it ties in that like we don't know how to handle it.
Right. I see why you have PRs and managers and agents and stuff to kind of help guide and prepare and organize. That's why it takes a team too, man, because like you yourself, you can lose yourself. You can get lost.
Just think about how many athletes that same scenario happened to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even just anything. Models, actors, rappers, dancers, comedians.
Right here in Ruston.
Oh, okay.
Right here in Ruston.
Right.
Just think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's because of that we don't know we ain't managing
you know what
kid part of it and
you know what I think too, because I was a victim of this even when after the certified hustler thing and I started back rapping when I did the thing for the Dallas Cowboys. It's a real deal. A lot of people probably don't think so, but it's really a such thing called self-sabotaging, being afraid to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't have, man, you have no idea some of the opportunities that I came up on that I could have taken. I chose not to, and I blamed it on some other stuff or didn't go to it because of whatever reason. And really and just being honest, I was afraid. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, I was just really afraid and being out by myself or you know what I'm saying, what can happen. And like, man, the music industry and the film it's a different world for real. It's a different world for real. Like, man, saw a lot, like for real. It's a different world.
I mean, it's just
for real.
I mean, you know, I can understand how different it is just in the conspiracies of it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I don't even have to be in it to just say, okay, it's something about it to even make people conspire about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always something about something somebody has something to say about.
Right.
So I just don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
Right. For real.
But I understand that though. I do.
Some things better not even. But it's a wild situation, man. For real.
Already, man. Well, look, let me get a quick second here on this break.
You are listening to Phats Barbershop Club, brought to you by Phats Fresh Cuts.
And we are back, man. So you were initially gonna bring your son with you.
Kayleen the kid, man.
Yeah, man. So I was like, man, I know he got a son, but is he? I was trying to figure out which one you know, because you got one in high school still, right?
One in high school, one that go to tech.
Okay.
The one that go to tech, that's Kayleen. That's the one that does music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The other one that's in high school who do film and photography and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All right. And so that's why I'm like, man, I'm proud of them, both of them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like one got half of what I used to do for is rapping, and then the other one got the other half, and I used to mess with the cameras and photography and stuff. And it's like, I really, you know, just to have that bond with my son as much as I can, even though my youngest one, he feel like, oh man, he just on go. Like but I will say this, the age that they're at now, the work ethic that they have right now, I never. If I had that type of work ethic that they have now back then when I was at their age, ain't no telling what would, man.
But I mean, just think about it though, man. It's a playing field for it right now. Mm-hmm. At that time, we had to just go and find somewhere to play. You know what I'm saying? With whatever it is that we liked at that time, it was so far fetched to everybody else.
Right
now, I mean, don't get me wrong, y'all. A lot of people were doing music, but it's one handful then to 3 or 4 handfuls now. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I say, a lot of people was doing it because I respect everybody who was doing music. Right. But it wasn't the playing field for it.
It was, I think, especially when we was doing music, I think the only that was really making, like Chris Foster, Tippy Toe Records.
Yeah, Tippy Toe.
Tippy Toe Records, Dupree, you know what I'm saying? Mario had it was like you said, it was just a handful. There weren't that many people really. Yeah. And then you could look at it and say Game Breakers. I don't know if you remember Game Breakers or RPD. Not the Ruston Police Department, but the RPD. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Game Boys. That's
what's his name? Hollywood.
RSA.
RSA.
Yeah, it start, but see that a lot of that started trickling down. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say that. But a lot of stuff was like dominoes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
This happened, and this happened, and this happened, and this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was a lot of that. But see, that I feel like that's when the times was good.
Yeah.
And even though they had your mini beef, rap beef, you know what I'm saying? Within it, but it wasn't. Nobody was getting killed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I can remember that time.
And it was good fun. You know what I'm saying? And it's competition, who got the better songs, who doing more shows, who going this, who actually doing, you know what I'm saying? It was competition. Yeah. Rizzo Boys, Hillside Record, man, it was a lot. It started music, rap groups and labels and managers and stuff started popping up out the woodwork.
Yeah,
man, for real.
Yeah.
We need to do something, man. Throw like a back in the day type of event or something, and everybody just come out and do something. Do something.
Nah, man, for real, that'll be dope, man. Cause like I say, it was a handful of people, man, but it was a full hand.
Right.
They was doing. Everybody was doing what they was doing, and you ain't hear nothing outside the rap. It was nothing outside the rap, to my knowledge, and I'm living in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to school with these same people that's rapping and this and that. So I ain't see. I mean, it might have been a tussle here and there, but it was more than that.
Right? If it was,
if it was that.
But today, now it's so. They believe, a lot of guys believe that that's the way to get on, and it's not even really about your music, bro. Yeah. Like, you can have some of the best music, period, better than anything ever produced, and still not get you a record deal. Now it's not, because it's not about your music. I mean, you got to have good music to build your fan base, but to get on, it's about who you know.
Right.
You got to know somebody. If you don't, I don't care what. If you don't know
it's a
somebody,
work ethic too, right?
Yeah, it's work ethic involved, and it's your music too, because you got to have decent music, you know what I'm saying, or something. But honestly, you ain't even got to have decent music. Yeah. You got to have some music, because if you can put a trash song in a person's face constantly, sooner or later that person going, why am I down to this? I'm jamming, and they like it because they put it in, they made you, you know what I'm saying, they made you like this song. Just like what up, Soulja Boy. When he came out, like, everybody was like, "Oh, what is that?" But every time it come, everybody.
Right. But even if you said it was trash,
right.
one day in the club, one night in the club, you did it.
You did the
You might have forgot about it and talked about it ever since after, but you did it one night in that thing.
But see,
man.
that's why I say it's a who you know type of situation.
Yeah.
And a lot of people came at me like, man, Ceno, man, let me do this or let's do this and this. And one reason why I kind of, and I don't want to make it seem like, oh, I think I'm more than what I am or whatever like that.
But you've experienced what you've experienced.
Right. But it's like I don't see a lot of work ethic and a lot of it's like, okay, this guy come up to me and be like, hey man, I want you to check out my music and see if you can help me with this. Yeah. And I'm like, cool, give you my number, give me a call, let's see what we can do. Yeah. You know, 2 weeks later, bump into him again. Hey, what's up, man? I want to see you. Do that, we'll do. All right, cool. Just hit me up whenever you're ready. Give him my number. Yeah. 3 weeks later, hey,
see you again.
Wow, and that's constantly what you know what I'm saying. So why wait?
You hit me up yet?
You know what I'm saying? But you keep. Oh, I thought you were gonna do. Man, I gave you my number 13 times, like I'm your female or something.
Right.
He told you to hit me up. You never hit me up. We ain't. So why are we even still talking? Clearly, you ain't serious. Yeah. Like, so why? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know I'm serious. I had to hit you with the check-in.
Oh, I already know. Like one thing about it, and see, bro, man, the last interview or sit down or whatever I done, bro, it was like I said, it was for the radio station, and then I had a couple opportunities to do some other stuff. I just like I'm really shy. Yeah. Like I'm really shy, man. I'm over here scared to death now. Nervous, man. If you go back and look at a lot of my interviews with the radio stations or even with the TV stations or the KNOE TV, you can hear it in my voice and see I'm scared to death, man. Like for real. But you know, I like what you're doing, man, and I've always known you to be on the up and up, straightforward, positive person, man. And look out for the kids and the community, and that's some stuff that I like too, man. Like when I did the Stop the Violence thing, you know what I'm saying? And that was me trying to gather people and help, you know what I'm saying, or get more people that's come from the streets or got money or whatever, you know, to be able to get a hand or get a hold on some things around here, bro. But it's because I ain't no saint. No, I don't want to put that out there. I've done dirt and messed up and fumbled the ball many a time. Yeah. But I'm trying.
Right.
So, you know, it is what it is.
Do your best.
Right.
Do your best, man. Definitely do your best. Man, let's see. Bro, it really ain't. This is really nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, like
man, I wouldn't say that, bro.
No, I mean, cause I'm the same way. Like, I know a lot of people. I speak to a lot of people, but as far as like having that conversation with people, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like,
Yeah, I had. But see, I don't know if that's good or bad because I was the same way, bro. Yeah, like. Choosing not to talk to certain people or whatever, but not being rude with it. Yeah. But it's like how, say you work hard to get to a certain point in your life or accomplish a certain goal, but then you dim your light down on it, so this person won't feel defended.
Right.
What good is that?
It ain't good.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think a lot of people do that too.
A lot of people do it. I've done it, still do it from time to time. Like, but what's the purpose? Like, why am I here busting my butt to accomplish something or try to do something only for me to accomplish it, and now I gotta hold it down?
Right.
That's hatred, man. That's people hating it. And that's why I say, surround yourself with people that your accomplishments doesn't sound like bragging. Yeah, it only sounds like bragging if you're the only person doing that. Right. But if you and everybody in your circle making moves, handling business, doing this, doing that, it's a high five. Oh, I just went and bought me a new Cadillac. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get this new truck. I just got this. Everybody doing something, so now it don't sound like you know. Ain't nobody tripping. But if I'm the only person doing something, now it sound like, bro. Every time he come around, you talk about what he done bought this or he done did this. It sounds like you bragging when you really just happy that
you happy.
Man, I worked hard for this.
I feel you on that. Nah, yeah.
But people don't look at it like that.
You know what though? Man, I can honestly say I didn't really felt like that, but I haven't felt like that in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Just because I feel like that core group of people I be around, it ain't bragging to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, you fortunate then. But everybody ain't fortunate to break free of that because of love or blood or whatever reason it is. They still, me too, linger within their company.
Yeah.
Because I love them, or because I feel I owe a certain loyalty to them, or because this dude was finna beat me up and he protected me. Excuse me. And he protected me, so I feel whatever. But at the same time, we gotta learn when and how to elevate and separate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, that's real. Wow.
Well, separate and elevate. I said it backwards, but it's the same thing.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Separate and elevate.
Separate and elevate.
Man. My boy Jeff say that's real, man. Jeff Miller.
That's another one, man. What's up, Jeff? That's another man. That's one of the best, man. That's a good dude, bro. I swear, every time I see him, no matter where I see him, man, he show love and he's somewhat being positive, somewhat looking out for the community, the kids, and like, bro, like I can only aspire to try to be like that. Dude.
Yeah,
like, he a big man. I got a lot of love and respect for you, bro. Like for real.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Got a lady. It's Karen Campbell. Just a viewer we have says positive energy, positive thoughts, and positive people, man. That's right. That's all you need to surround yourself with, man. Let me see, man. Let's get into this Fast Five part of the show, man. It's just let me hit this first. Fats 5. Hit me. We are in the Fast 5 part of the show, man. 5 questions, random. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that's gonna bang you in the head or nothing like that.
Please don't, please.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's all in the name of fun. Oh man. What age? No, I ain't gonna do that one. Let's see.
Be careful, y'all.
Yeah, okay. You can invite one person to an event. If they late, you win $1 million. Who you picking?
Myself.
Yourself.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. All my life, I've been late to. I'm probably gonna be late for my own funeral, bro. Man. I've always been late, no matter what the situation is. Even if I try to 4-5 hours ahead of time to get ready, for some odd reason I'm still late. I don't know why. And then when it was like that, so then when I got in the music industry, and then found out that's the way to be.
Yeah, right.
That's how you make your grand entrance. And our subconsciously is like, I guess it just stuck. I don't know. But it's not like I be trying to do it on purpose or whatever. But I don't know.
If you could make a new law, what would it be?
A new law, what would it be? You have to do a good deed every day to at least one person. You have to show love, or you have to take care, do something for someone other than yourself every day.
Yeah.
To at least one person.
That'll be a good law, man. At least one good deed a day and it's got to be a different person.
A different person, right?
Every day, got to be a different person. I like that. Let's see here. That's 2. You saw you seen Thin Line Between Love and Hate, right?
Yeah, with Martin.
Yeah, right. Who was the real villain? Was it him or was it her?
Honestly, I want to say he was. I know the guy's gonna hate me for this,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? But
I'm with you on that though.
He was the villain because a lot of people say women this, women that, but women are all the same. If you treat them the same way, if you treat them, you hurt them, and you do this, they gonna do the same thing. So,
and she told him.
And she right. So if he'd have kept it 100, you know what I'm saying, that never would have happened. So I mean. I don't want the guys to be like, oh, he a sucker for love, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's real.
It is what it is, man.
That's the truth, man.
He hurt that girl and he paid the
Pay for it.
you know,
And if you could sit and talk to anyone, who would it be?
if I could
Dead or
sit and
alive.
talk
Dead
to
or alive.
anyone, oh man. Ooh, I'm gonna need. Is it another? Let me think on that. Go to
Okay.
another one. I want.
Okay.
Let me go to another one. Think on that one.
Let's see. Okay, would you rather rewind 5 minutes or look into the future for 5 minutes?
I'd rather rewind 5 minutes. I like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather rewind it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I rewind something, would I be able to alter or change it if I rewind it and change it and do it correct?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
Because the future is only going to happen based off what I just did. At least I think so. You know,
I can see that. You know what I'm saying?
So rewind, get it together, and then walk into the future.
And then we don't know if that future is, we don't know what's in
right.
You know what I'm saying? To even just say, let me take the future.
Right.
You don't know what's going to happen. But to rewind it, I take that.
Because in the future,
That's the best answer I done seen. I done heard from that one. I like that
one. Might look into the future and see death. But not knowing that 5 minutes ago you slapped somebody and he shot you. So I want to rewind that real quick and don't even put my hands on old buddy.
Definitely. So let's go back to the if you could talk to anybody, dead or alive, who would it be?
I was thinking of trying to say something that made me sound smart, but I think if I can talk to anybody dead or alive, I think it would be my big mama. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, when she died, I had a dream that night, and like she just held me and hugged me, and the only thing she was saying was like, "That's my baby, you my baby." And I asked my mom what that means. She was like, "One, they're like the dead not supposed to touch you in your dream, but if the dead touch you in your dream, that means your soul is crossed over." So I don't know. But you know what I'm saying. But it's like, I'm a mama's boy. But I really love my big mom. You know what I'm saying? And that was
man. We 80s babies, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 80s babies.
That's what come with it.
That's what come with it.
Right.
We the last of it. We the last of it, but
for real.
That's what
80s baby.
Granny was mama or big mama, you know. So that's what it was.
Granny get on mama, but for real.
Right.
Don't you do that boy like that?
Yeah.
Or don't you do that? Or
right, so we the last of it, man. Man, give the people a quote, man. I know you got something that you.
Well, I say this: life is what you make it. What are you creating?
Okay, life is what you make it. What are you creating? I like that one. That's deep. So hey, y'all, be creative, man.
Create something, make something happen, man. No matter what it is, just do it. You'll never finish if you never start.
Don't let who or what you used to be keep you from God.
Right.
That's it. Or from letting God use you.
Right. I mean, bro, I'm gonna tell you a situation real quick before you go. Like I was telling before we got on, like only God can put together a chain of events like this.
Yeah.
A while back, like years ago. You know what I'm saying? My brother had then got jumped at the Waffle House. And so me and my other brother, the one, Moon, we ended up running up there to fight with my brother. It was like about 20. It's me, Keno, and Moon. We fighting probably like 20, 30 people.
Yeah.
And by the time D Nice, Mike D, and everybody pull up and all that, the cops are already there. So it's like really no need for them. So we're like, go ahead, go. So ended up 2 females that was there. They ended up saying, "Oh, we know who they was." And so like, yeah, who was it? So we go to them, we get the information. We load up probably like cellmate carloads deep. We go to a certain place, you know what I'm saying? Just wilding out, tripping, shoot, bullets flying everywhere and all this. And so one dude shooting, I'm looking at him, I can hear the bullets, ping, 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 and back, I'm shooting back, this, that, and dive in. And so I'm bailing out. After all that, we bail out. Everybody bail out. I'm in the car, I'm cussing. We go back by Taylor. I'm like, God, you supposed to been changing my life. I said, I'm due with this. I'm trying to go right, this, that. And so ended up driving, coming down. Matter of fact, this road right here, young, that pole that's down there,
Yeah.
like I hit it. I'm going like 90 miles an hour coming down that way, just cussing, mad at God. Because I'm like, every time I say I'm trying to get my life together, something happened.
Right.
And a car pulled out in front of me. I swear, bam, hit the pole. I'm coming out the windshield, no seatbelt on. I feel the hand like push me back. And I come out of that. I'm going like 90 miles an hour, drunk out of my mind, hit the pole, come out unscathed. So I'm drove the next day, because it happened on the Saturday. The next day, I'm going to church. I go to church like, God, man, I need some help, man. I'm trying to, and I, like the devil say, look up. And I'm like, what? I look up. I say, man, I know dang well this ain't the guy from the shootout that was just shooting at me. We shooting at each other.
Yeah.
That's sitting right next to me, standing up with his hand down like this, here praying. I'm like, man, he wouldn't be in church. And the devil was like, nigga, you in church. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I'm sitting there looking. I'm like, I'm gonna say something. Man. But you know, I don't say nothing then, because like not in church. Something happened, you know what I'm saying? I ended up going to jail a week later. I ended up going to jail. I'm sitting there, drove, mad that I'm in jail. I go to my they call for chow. I get up there, get my chow. I happen to look up. I look. I said, I know dang well this ain't the same dude from the shootout that was in church that's in jail. That's the correctional officer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
And I'm like, man, I'm finna ask this, man. Forget it. I'm finna say something. So I ended up, next child time come, I ended up waiting at the end of the line. So I say, where you from, man? What's up? He like, I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah.
I say, you know, blah, whoop the whoop. He like, oh yeah? Okay, bet. So I'm like, here we go. You know, put my shoes on. I'm like, it's up. And I know I'm finna, whatever happens, I'm gonna lose anyway, because he'll see out. He'll see out. So, you know what I'm saying? About 20 minutes go by, he called. He say, Rick called. Come out, everybody come in. I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, yeah, he ain't finna. And I'm thinking the rest of the COs gonna come out. They gonna rough me up, send me, you know. We end up sitting outside, man, talking about that night and everything. I'm talking about the whole red call, man. And to this day, you know what I'm saying? He was telling me how he almost hit his daughter and this, that, and that's why he came out and all that. But to this day, man, we like the best of friends, man. We talked, we squashed everything. I hollered at my people, he hollered at his people. And that's a lot of reason how that Rustin New Orleans situation had died, man. And I feel like only God could put together a chain of events like that for the betterment of the situation. And he know who to put it with, because anybody else that's from my side, or there was anybody else, it wouldn't have had a chance to think or listen, or maybe anybody else from his side. Maybe we was the only two that was willing to listen or talk, or like, you know what I'm saying?
Cause y'all did see, well, you saw him at church, you know what I'm saying?
We see, and it was the two guys that was involved with everything that was trying to come away from everything.
Right.
And sadly, we ended up shooting at each other.
Because for him to be a CEO, he trying to get, and having a daughter, he trying to, go that path.
It was crazy, bro. And I couldn't do nothing but laugh and thank God. Like, it was just crazy, bro. And it sound like something that you just make up on the, like, for real. I would say his name in the situation, but I don't want to, what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, everybody know everybody know him. Everybody know him. And if he happened to see this, he'll say what it is, and he'll vouch. And everybody who know that story, know that was involved, they know what time it is. Like,
well, shout out to you, man. Whoever you is, shout out to you. Cause you too had a life changing.
Right. And man, we play poker together and everything. Like, man, he good dude, humble, cool, funny, like, man, for real.
It's dope, man. What's next for you, man? You got anything music wise, or
Right now,
community?
I just got a production company I'm doing. I got a building right here beside the help unit, man. I'm doing like film, photography, studios, pictures, videos, t-shirts, customized shoes, and I'm working with my son. Well, both of my sons actually. One of them has got him a little office in there. He talk about he do a lot of work for Ruston High and the FFA and excuse me, this drink is getting to me. And doing that like that, and he got a brand that he trying to come out with called Take Care of Business.
Okay.
Take Care of Business or something like, and then my other son, Keyshawn, he's done. We working together, putting him a project called Relationship Status. So y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. We got his first single we gonna drop called Love at First Sight. The ideal of the song is ideal of the project is he meet a girl, they start talking, start dating, going out, having fun, kicking it, then they end up having problems. He end up leaving the girl at the end of the relationship because some stuff she done. And so, but every song and video is based on their relationship. So,
Okay.
and the boy got nothing but hits, bro. I guarantee you the boy called
Kayleen.
Yeah,
Kayleen the kid.
Kayleen the kid. Bro.
Y'all check. I saw some behind the scenes snippets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some nice music.
I'll let you see. I just got the first video back. I haven't released it yet, but I'll let you see it once we get off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna drop it on World Star, drop it on Say Cheese TV. And if you say it's cool, I'll send it over here. I'm
definitely
gonna put it everywhere that it can be played.
Yeah.
Here, there, everywhere. Like sound my hand. You know what I'm
we
saying?
can definitely we can arrange that.
And I would love for him to come over and, you know what I'm saying, do an interview over here if you allow it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Cause like I said, when you said you was gonna bring your son, you know, I was taking pictures at Ruston High for for the football and basketball season. So I ran into him a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't realize he was your son until
Right.
later on, you know what I'm saying? But I saw Kayleen on the I-20 podcast.
Okay,
and I'm like, man, who is this? You never seen this guy. You know what I'm saying?
They look alike, man. He had them. Right. Yeah, Kayleen, that's my oldest son, man. That's Keyshawn. And Landon, you know what I'm saying? I call him Lambo. He don't like me to call him Lambo.
Yeah.
But I'm daddy, so what you gonna do?
Right. He gonna end up taking it anyway.
He got to. So yeah, he also was doing film and pictures and stuff for tech too.
Yeah.
Kenny Lofton, before he went to sign, he was doing pictures and stuff and a promo package and stuff for Kenny and a couple more tech players, and they gave him a little media pass to come and go. Like, I'm proud of him, man.
That's what's up, man. I got my son, man. He started his brand in March. Threads by Trey, man. Threads make the fit.
That's what's up. Threads make the fit.
Right.
That's fine.
But it's an acronym. Don't get me to trying to say it right now.
Right.
But it's the acronym. Tough, humble. Let me try it. Tough, humble, resilient, eager, ambitious, determined, and it's a word called sedulous. Sedulous is like I heard him say this all weekend at the Peach Fest. It's having a desire to do
right
something, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you do, be sedulous, you know, is how it's used. So Threads is that's the whole thing. Threads by Trey. I think did your son get a shirt approved by the school? He also got a that always humble. He got it approved by the school, and we have the Bearcat logo on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, on the side of it. So he got one, and your son also got one.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
And I really love that what you said, that the threads make the fit.
Yeah.
That's so catchy.
Threads make the fit.
That's so catchy, and that's fine. That's fine. That's
and
creative.
he came up with this. You know
How
what I'm
old
saying?
is
And that's 15.
Oh yeah. See, boy,
Yeah.
they way they way more.
See,
than
we
what
had
like, for
so
real,
much
for real.
other stuff we was
Right,
trying to get
right.
into and tap into. You know what I'm saying? They see it
man.
now.
Right.
It was, bro. It was far-fetched then. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
I could just imagine what we would have done or could have done if we had, and the same thing for us, how our parents probably feel like what we had, you know what I'm saying, versus what they had, and you know what I'm saying. But it's just, but yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. So
even in the Bible said that the kids will be more smarter than others. So like, you know, I'm a big believer. You know, I'm very spiritual, man. I might not seem like it or whatever, but I'm very spiritual.
But man, I feel like what you saying, you might not seem like it. I feel like one of the biggest, if not the biggest to me, issue between churchgoers and non-churchgoers or whatever is judgment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't look like you believe in God, or you know what I'm saying, or you believe in God. Why you doing this? Or you know what I'm saying? It's like, why is the judgment? Why that's the biggest thing that I've experienced in church.
I feel like a lot of people do pass judgment for their own sake.
Yeah.
To make them feel less in trouble. Like, oh well, I smoke cigarettes, but look what you doing over here. That ain't right. To make me feel like, well, what I'm doing is not as bad as what you over here with this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's like no sin is greater than the other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm a big believer in life happens. I believe no matter what we plan or try to do, life is in control. Life is, life happens.
Right.
Like, no matter what.
We can't really write about today until tomorrow.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause today, we still got some hours left.
Right.
we can write about earlier that day, you know what I'm saying? But you can't write about today until tomorrow.
I like that. That's fine.
I just can't look at that, man.
That was nice. I see you quick on your feet like that.
Man,
I'm
trying to do my thing,
I feel you, I'm gonna sit over here and think of something real quick. I'm gonna shoot back at you. Let me see what now.
Nah, man, loud. This hey man, it's been going good, man. Got any shout outs, man?
Man, shout out to Jeff, shout out to everybody that, watch the podcast. Shout out to you, of course. Thanks for having me. Shout out to, anybody that's doing anything. If you positive and you making moves or trying to make moves, you willing to, better yourself in any way, man. God bless you. Shout out to you, bro. Like, stay focused, And shout out. Make sure y'all check out Kayleen, Y'all Google his name and pictures and music and screaming and watch the video and everything.
Coming straight out of Ruston.
Straight out of Stud City.
Stud City, man.
Yeah, hold on before you
go ahead. Yeah.
Stud City. That's what it's called. The production company. The reason why is because Russ Time. I love Russ Time. But I think Russ Time is kind of, I think it's time for us to separate and elevate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Stud City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Russ Time, Stud City.
And also, because we here to stun everybody, man.
I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
They don't think that this is in Ruston.
Right.
We here to stun you. Like, we finna let you know this is.
And see, and once the unity come together, people start back. I tell people all the time, they really don't. Even Ruston itself don't understand the amount of impact that they have if you just collab and unite together. Man, if you just get with everybody that's doing podcasts or doing music, or man, if you just feature and network with each other, like
pictures,
everything,
Yeah.
Bro, y'all, you just don't understand, bro. Rustin has so much potential, so much talent.
Yeah.
So, man, it's unbelievable, bro.
Nah, for
Like,
real. I'm a firm believer in that. Like I see it every day. I see it and I say it every day.
Right,
Like,
right.
I know what we have here. You know what I'm saying? It's so much, man. Like I tell people all the time, hey man, just get your camera.
Right.
Sit down in front of your camera. I say, look, go downtown. You know what I'm saying? People are ready to be on camera.
Right. That's what I say. It's a lot of people ready
The
to
same stuff we scrolling through on social media. We can do that right here.
For real.
People ready to get on camera, man.
But see, the thing is, you'll have people hate on you or talk bad about your show or this, that, and they not even doing it. Not even in the competition.
Right.
So you yourself shouldn't even have nothing to say back. I can see if you was my competitor.
Right.
I'm in competition. I don't see it then. I shouldn't have said that. But I would understand it a little more if I'm doing the same thing you're doing, and it's like, okay, I gotta get it, you know.
Yeah.
But you're not even in that lane, and you hate.
Right.
Like, you don't.
Nah, that's one of the truest statements right there, man. Cause
But I really know, man. You're a good dude, man, and I believe I can see you going far, bro. Like,
I appreciate it, man.
And anything I could do to help on whatever note, bro. I don't think you gotta do is just call me, like, for real.
For sure. You know, I'm gonna use it. You know, like I say, I because I knew this would be a good sit down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was able to see
right.
where you and how you maneuver on some things, like especially with the music, especially with the career type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I was able to see like, oh, this dude really.
When I tell you, keep it on, bro. I really know a lot of important people.
I can believe.
Like I got some contacts. I know a lot of important people. Like how a lot of people say, oh, Lil Wayne and Dirk and NBA Youngboy and all the rest. Yeah, that's cool too. But what about the Comrade Demeets, the Greg Walkers, the Anthony Marabella? These are the guys. These are the reasons why you know them, or you see NBA Youngboy. The guys I'm talking about, the people behind the scenes,
right.
And those are the ones you need to really, you know what I'm saying?
In what most people would call the suits.
Right, the suits, Mario 8s and stuff like that. I'm like, man, I really know a lot of people, bro.
The people that the need to know people.
The need to know people.
Yeah,
like for real.
Those are people you need to know. I love it, man. Let me shout out everybody that watch Phats Barbershop Club, man. Facebook and YouTube.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all for coming through all the time. Shout out to you, Maurice Braden. Shout out to you, Malcolm Braggs, Jeff Miller, John Goldsmith, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Bro, that's it for today's episode, man.
I appreciate you
for coming.
Here, man.
Definitely appreciate you for coming.
I most definitely want to come back, and now I kind of got a feel for it and all that. We can really
let's do something.
We can really, get into topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with it.
So y'all heard it right here. When you don't see him, ask where he at. But we definitely gonna get something else going though, man.
I always been a firm believer, but man, like especially if you're in the entertainment, either they don't see you, or when they do, you look good. That's how you keep them wanting to see you.
Right.
That's just what I think.
I'm with it. And I've been trying to make this here better and better. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing some work around trying to get some background appearance. So it's gonna be different. Hopefully the next time you come.
Man, once you get a chance, man, come by my spot, man. Look at a couple things.
Yeah.
If it's anything over there that you need, or however we'll talk. Let me know, bro. Whatever I can do to help, bro.
For sure, man. I appreciate it. Look, this was another episode of Phats Barbershop Club, man. Real topics, real views from real people. Today I had a real one in the building, my guy Ceno Anderson. Man, Stun City, but I'm gonna take it all the way back to certified hustler. Hey, man, my guy, he's one of the the founding fathers in the music business in Ruston, man. I can understand it. Look, at least from my time,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't speak
appreciate it.
before,
Mhm.
but I know of my time, you were one of the first to do what I'm seeing a lot of people do now. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it,
As
man.
far as the music goes. So I want to salute you to that on that, man. Once again, we're gonna have him back on, man. You got any last words?
Yeah. Far as on the music side thing too, I do want to say shout out to. It was two guys that kind of, while I was still kid doing my thing, trying to.
Yeah.
That kind of gave me a shot. Mark D and T Fresh. I will say that.
Okay.
Mark D, T Fresh, like those. They
Rest
was
in
the
peace,
only
Mark
ones
D,
who was
man.
doing talent shows and
Right,
stuff
right,
like that
right.
for us to be able to get out there.
Civic Center.
Right.
Man, Mark D had talent shows at Ruston High.
Right. How you pull that?
How you pull that off,
Right.
man?
Right.
Ruston High Auditorium.
Mark
This
D
man
and T
having a
Fresh,
talent
man.
show, bro. Y'all look, y'all ain't did nothing
Right.
until you can rent out the auditorium, man.
Right. For
Shout
real,
out
for
to
real.
Mark D, rest in peace, man. Shout out to
Yes,
T
sir.
Fresh,
Yes,
man. Hey, we gonna ride.
What's up, Ruston? Thank you for listening to my daddy Phat on Phats Barbershop Club.